Morning, everybody. Good morning, man. It's been a minute. I'm back, though. I went to Mexico for like 2.2 seconds. Got a mean-ass tan. Everybody was cracking jokes talking about don't start acting different because you dark-skinned now. But, yeah, I got a mean tan. Went over there, bullshitted, man. Didn't wear a lot of sunscreen, so my back is pitting a little bit. It's all good though. And went over Mexico for a couple days. Shout out to my man Hood and his lovely wife Siobhan, man, who got married. So shout out to the Hoods, man. Congratulations to them. I know I ain't been on here in a minute, so I was like, I got about 15 minutes before I go into work. I said, why not go and talk to your family? Let them know how you doing. Shantae, what's up? Keon, what's up? Hit me up, champ. Let me know what's good. I'm back. Let me know what's good, man, so we can get together, so we can see what that thing look like. Hit me up. I'm free this weekend. Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Just hit me up and let me know what's good, champ. Cuz, what's up, cuz? I'm back, cuz. What's up with you? What's going on, babes? So I went to Mexico. My man Hood again, he got married. Want to go over there and support him, and went over to Mexico, man, and that Mexico sun something totally different, man, for real. Like, that shit is a different animal over there. Like seriously. But I came on here this morning real quick, because I ain't been on here in a while. I wanted to wrap y'all up, see what's going on. Thank you. Oh, absolutely, champ. Absolutely. We're going to get it. So we can get this word out there and possibly do another one. So I'm going to talk to you. I'm interviewing a guy in October. He has a nonprofit called Fly by Nature, and it's an anti-bullying nonprofit. So I'm gonna holler at you. So that's why I say, man. I mean, even though I was on vacation, I was still kind of working, and so I just let out my new episode, episode 74. What's happening in Orlando, Florida, and what happened in Pittsburgh at the gas station. So y'all go check that out. I'm on Anchor. Under Real Talk with The6thman, and I'm also on iTunes under Real Talk with The6thman, so you can check out all of the episodes on iTunes, Anchor, Spotify, Chromecast, all these different platforms. You can check out all the episodes. Kendra, what's up, champ? Rashid, what's up, champ? And so that new episode just dropped, so if y'all want, man, y'all go check that out, episode 74. Check that out. But I was, a family member sent me a story, and I didn't really get to look at it too much until yesterday, last night, when I got home. And I didn't do a whole lot of digging, but I may do a little bit more digging when I get home, to find out what happened. But I wanted to get y'all take on it real quick before I went into work. Just wanted to get y'all take on it real fast. So, in Georgia, there were two masked young men, teenagers. One was 15, one was 16. They both entered a home. From what I'm being told, they opened fire on people in the home. The homeowner returned fire and killed both of the young men. One young man, I think they said one young man died on the scene. The other young man died at the hospital. And so both young men are dead, and now the parents of the young men are saying that the homeowner went too far. Now, I read in the article that the homeowner was, he was concerned that once he peeled back the mask, that these were young men. And they said that he actually held one of the young men until he, passed away in his front yard, so to speak. And so I'm just trying to get an understanding of what you guys think in terms of Brandon, what's up? What's going on, champ? I ain't talked to you in a while. I'm trying to get an understanding of Alvin. What's up, baby? What's up, Al? I'm trying to get an understanding of, where this family is coming from, where they say that they think this homeowner went too far. Now, if somebody is entering your house, brandishing guns, whether they shot or not, and if you are the homeowner and you are trying to protect those that are in your house as well as yourself, what are you supposed to do? So I'm just trying to figure out what this family is, what type of attention is this family seeking? Like, I'm just trying to get an understanding of what's going on. Like, these two young men was entered this man's home. From what I'm being told, that his mother lived there with him as well, elderly woman. And one of the witnesses said that they believed that the homeowner had a AR-15 in his home. And these two masked, however you say it, two young men with masks came in his house with guns, and the homeowner killed both of these young men. But the family of the young men are saying that the homeowner went too far. So I'm just trying to get an understanding of, what this is. Good morning, Miss Austin. How you doing, baby? When you play grown men games, be prepared to deal with grown men consequences. I mean, so off the break, Slim, that was my thought. As kind of soon as I saw the article, without even kind of reading what it was and what was going on. So that was kind of my, that was kind of my thought off the break, right? So for me, I'm just like, but I understand that this family is now in mourning. I understand that they are grieving. I can't sit here and say that I understand what they're going through, because I don't. But I can understand the grieving process. Like, I can understand that their loved ones are gone, despite, what the circumstances were. And, I got that. But at the end of the day, the reality is they walked in this man's house with masks on, and this man, homeowner, protected his house as well as the people that was in his house. So I'm just trying to figure out, what is the family seeking when they say that they think that the homeowner went too far? Like, I'm just trying to figure out because I always try to play devil's advocate, and I'm just like, if the shoe was on the other foot, and it was me, right, and I was entering somebody's house with a mask and they had a gun, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take some fire. And so, again, like my man Rashid just said, if you don't want to be in that lifestyle, if you don't want to be in that situation, then you got to make a choice not to want to do that. Because I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, if you know what I'm saying? What's up, twin? Smooth, what's up, champ? All the way from Boston, man. My man Smooth checking in. So I just feel like if you walk in somebody's house with a gun, you gonna take some fire. Now, they say that these young men walked in this house they took shots. So I'm assuming that this man, returned fire, right? And so I'm still kind of getting the story, because I'm hearing the police, I want to say he was the sheriff. I want to say he was the head sheriff. He was like, witnesses are telling him that it happened outside, that it played out outside. And so I know that, being a person who's licensed to carry, I know that there is different laws. And even people, a person who's, registered to have a firearm, I know it's different laws when it's, pertaining to, the person being inside your home versus being outside your home, right? And so I did see that Georgia has a stand your ground law, just like Florida, right? And so now they're looking into all of the information. They trying to piece everything together to try to see what type of charges are going to be pending, and just try to piece everything together, and just to see if this homeowner is either right or wrong. And so I'm on here this morning just trying to start a quick dialogue just to find out what you guys think. The family of these two young men, 15 and 16, my condolences go out to their families, because, me personally, I hate to see our young men dying in any capacity. I really do. I mean, because, we are literally just, our race is just like evaporating, right? So I don't condone violence. I don't condone our young black man dying. But again, these two young black men walked in this man's house with guns, and he punished them. I mean, he gave them the ultimate punishment, man. He gave them the ultimate punishment. Well, we need to find out where were these parents at in these kids' lives that they're out here burglarizing folks' homes start there. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Rashid. But you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, the parents will say, "Oh, not my child, not my son." So, I mean, that's a good statement, you know. But, you know, I feel like at this point, it's a good comment, but I feel like at this point that's neither here nor there because they dead, right? And so I'm just trying to figure out why the parents of these young men are saying that they think that the homeowner went too far. What was he supposed to do? These youngins walked in his house with guns. He ain't know what they was going to do. He ain't know whether they heart was pumping Kool-Aid or whether they heart was pumping, yeah, let's go. So, you know what I'm saying? The family wants sympathy from the public. It's sad that it was kids, but he protected his family. Just watch, it's going to be a civil suit. Yeah, and so, D, it's funny you say that, D, because I thought the same thing. Soon as I saw the article and I started reading it last night, I was like, they're going to try to sue this man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, on what basis, though? Now, I guess that's why the officer on the scene was saying that, you know, they trying to piece everything together. They trying to talk to witnesses. They trying to canvass. They trying to get as much information as they can to see, you know, if he's within the stand your ground law that's in Georgia, right? And so I feel like at the end of the day, you know, I know that the due process is going to happen. So I may be watching this, you know, just to get a follow-up to see what's going on. But I just wanted to come on here real quick, you know, and talk to y'all and see, you know, what y'all thought. Yes, have to protect yourself. You definitely have to protect yourself. The homeowner wasn't supposed to protect him or his family. What would they have done if their home was and that's where I was going, Black. That's kind of what I was saying. Hey, and I was mad the other night too. I know you knew that too. I was pissed off. I was pissed the fuck off. But you know, it's all love, Slim. That's what I was going. I was like, if somebody walked in my house, right? T, what's up, T? I was like, if somebody walked in my house and, you know, whether I knew they got a gun or not, you know what I'm saying? And I said this on one of my episodes. I think I was not episode, but I think I was a recording that I did with my man Dana and his man on Dope Content Podcast. And I was basically like, if somebody come in my house, because I was talking about a story about a father who shot his daughter and killed her because he thought she was an intruder. And I was like, in my mind, if you come in my house and you don't acknowledge who you are, yeah, you better acknowledge who you are coming in my house, because it's not gonna be pretty at all. And so I was kind of, you know, saying that, you know, if you enter my house and you're not supposed to be there, I know some people have dogs to kind of intervene, to wake everybody up or whatever. But if you don't have no dog, you got to grab that chopper. And so I'm just trying to figure out how do, you know, people think that this homeowner went too far when he has an elderly mother in the house with him. And, you know, it's his home and these people are entering his home. How is he in the wrong? I mean, how does this family even think that he's in the wrong for killing these two young men when they had masks on? If somebody walking in your house and they got masks on, 9 times out of 10, they up to no good. And you need to take care of that ASAP. And I think that he did that. That was his mindset. But this family now is talking about, oh, they were kids, 15 and 16. Yeah, but these are 15 and 16-year-olds with guns and masks on. What am I supposed to do? You catching clips to the body, you just don't break into somebody's. I mean, yeah. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Yeah, everything good, champ. Everything good. If the homeowner didn't defend himself, he could have easily ended up like Sean Teller. Exactly. And Rashid, it's funny you say that because that just happened to somebody else. That just happened to another athlete. I can't think of who it is right now, but it just happened to another athlete. Somebody broke in this man's shit, stole this man's shit. Twin, what's up, Twin? If you live by the gun, you will die by the gun. Yes, it starts in the house, but people have to have the right to protect that. Absolutely. Absolutely right, because I do, and I will, off the break. I mean, that's no disclaimer. That's nothing to scare nobody. You know, that's just real talk. You know, you come in my house, where I lay my head. And yeah, it's gonna be a problem. I mean, I remember I had a situation, not too long ago. Dude was trying to break into my Cadillac, and I came outside and confronted him. And my gun was big, and he was just like, "Oh shit!" His boys up the street had pulled off. I called the police. They came. They wanted to get my information and all of that. And that was, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, nothing, escalated. But that's neither here nor there. That's just to be said that, none of the houses or none of the vehicles on, my immediate maybe 4 or 5 houses across the street from each other haven't been fucked with in a long time. Because I didn't come outside with no handgun. I ain't come outside with the bullshit. I came outside. I wanted Slim to know, you got action, you come back out here on this street, Slim. You and your homies. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like the parents are in denial about their children. Masks and guns are pretty good indicator that there wasn't their first time burglarizing someone's home. Exactly. That's true, Black. And so that's what I'm saying. You walk in my house and you got a mask on. It's like, what we doing? What y'all want me to do, man? I got to get these youngers up out of there, like off the break. I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? And so I think I'm going to follow this story a little bit because I just want to see what's going on. My father had someone that broke into his house when I was little. He got dogs, but he also had some heat. He took off though. Oh yeah, exactly. That's just like, guess what? That's just like one of the most famous movies that we've seen, Boys in the Hood. When Slim came up and, the house, and Lawrence Fishburne got that big ass 357 and put them 2 big ass holes in that door. And the motherfucker police was like, messed up, you missed them. And they went into their whole little dialogue. But I just feel like, man, listen, if you're not in your kid's life, ultimately this is something that can end up happening because these kids don't have the right structure. And I ain't just talking about, at home. I'm talking about in the neighborhood. I'm talking about around the way. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, as older people, if you over 30, talk to these youngins, man. Got to. Because, they out here, they running wild. And they got the game fucked up. And they think that shit's sweet. And they got their pants hanging down. They getting high. They don't want to go to school. They think shit's sweet. And shit is not as sweet as they think it is, man. And in this case, it's not sweet. You will really get fucked up out here. Like seriously. It don't matter whether you're a child or an adult. You're in the wrong if you're breaking in someone's house. Absolutely. She said, and he does have a 357. Well, I feel sorry for anybody that's trying to break in his house if that's what he got. I definitely feel sorry for them. Well, I think Andre Emmett was shot and killed outside his home that looked like a potential robbery. Okay. So yeah, my thing is, I understand I'm hearing people talking about the parents. I'm hearing talking about Bing Bing. What's up, Bing Bing? I'm hearing people talk about, the parents, what's going on at home, and you gotta get at the kids. But I feel like, it takes a village, right? And so everybody been saying that, and I think that that's a true statement because I know back in the day, and we know all those back in the day stories that if you did something in somebody else's neighborhood and they knew your mother, they knew your cousin, they knew your aunt, they knew whoever, that shit got back to your family, and by the time you got home, your mother was waiting for you to get there and you got your ass whooped. And so I think we still need that aspect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it, it is about the home. It is about what the parents are doing. But it also, when these kids leave the house, then what? They still need direction. They still need guidance. So if it's the homies on the block, if it's the old heads that's out there, I'm not gonna say that the old heads can't be doing what they do. I ain't saying that the dudes, the OGs, the niggas in the hood, whatever, out there, doing what they do. But you still gotta look out for the kids though. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to a certain age and you consider a certain lifestyle for yourself, that's on you. But these kids still have an opportunity to change. They still have an opportunity to get fed. They still have impressionable minds, Joe. So we still got to talk to these kids and let them know what's really good. Now you can't reach them all, but you can still talk to them. You still can talk to them, give them a little bit of knowledge, because in this case, these two youngins had the game fucked all the way up, and they paid the ultimate sacrifice for bullshitting. They took shots from an AR-15 from a homeowner, and now they dead, 15 to 16 years old. And so now this family is, talking about the homeowner went too far. He shouldn't have killed them like that. And my thing is, if you walk in my house and you got a gun and you got mask on, I ain't got time to be thinking about if you 15, 16, or whether you playing, or whether you joking, or whether. I got to do what the fuck I got to do. And trust me, I am. I mean, adrenaline going to be going. In my mind, I'm going to be like, am I taking head shots? Am I taking leg shots? I'm not trying to kill you, but I gotta let you know. Now, I think in my mind, if they don't necessarily see me and I'm strapped, do I do a warning shot? Or do I just go smack at them? So I've never been in that situation before. I've never been in a situation where somebody's walked in my house and they got mask on and actually knowing what to do in that moment. So I can't say that I'm going to do a warning shot. Or I can't say that I'm going to go smack. I don't know. And I mean, I can't really, say what this homeowner should have did, shouldn't have did. I really can't speak on that. I'm just saying that I don't understand this family at this point by saying that the homeowner went too far. And so I think I'm going to follow this story a little bit, see where it's going, because I heard, the sheriff that was out there, he was basically like, they do have a stand your ground law in Georgia, and they looking at all of the facts, they looking at all of the information, they're going to piece everything together, and they're going to try to figure out what's going on. But I know for the most part, I just don't understand. What's up, champ? Teresa, what's going on? Good morning. Nakia, what's going on? Good morning. Miss Grant. Matthews, what's up? What's up, OG? Triple OG. My man Carlton, man. Triple OG. What's going on, champ? And so, yeah, I just, I'm going to follow this story a little bit, man, because I just feel like, I know it hurts. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with somebody and involved in a family's life right now who they have a loved one who was killed by DC police. And, I'm making an attempt to help her get her truth, because this young man was shot and killed in the alley on 1st and Wayne Place in Southeast, over a year ago. And, the mayor's office and DC police, has bullshitted to the point where they waited a whole year before they showed this family any body cam footage. And when they showed it, it was bullshit. It don't really show nothing. And so I can understand the grief. I can understand that process of not knowing what the fuck happened. So I get it from this family, but look at the circumstances. You know what I'm saying? And in the Austin's family's case, he was shot by the police. The police don't really have any evidence to show that this man had a gun, shot a gun at them, or nothing. Here it is, in this case in Georgia, these two young men walked in a homeowner's house with guns, with masks on. Totally different set of circumstances, Joe. So I'm just trying to figure out where this family's head is. And D made a perfect point. She was like, she think it's going to be a civil suit because this family wants sympathy. Sympathy for what? You want sympathy for kids walking in the house with guns, with masks on? How you want sympathy from that? I mean, I don't understand that. The problem we have is millennials having kids and they can't take care of themselves. This is what we are facing. That's twin. That's a true statement, Slim. I think I'm gonna pin that comment, champ. That's a true motherfucking statement, dog. Ain't no warning shot. What's next? May say freeze, like I'm the police, breaking my shit, and it's clickety clack, bang bang. That's true, man. That's true. I mean, I know we laugh and joke about it now, but I know, the night that I had to walk on my shorty in front of my Cadillac, it was a little scary because I had to walk outside, had to look left and right, I had to see if somebody was watching him, which I knew somebody was, but I didn't know if they had a gun. It was something that I had to do, and luckily I didn't get hurt. But like I say, having that motherfucking, that long rifle out, and Slim looked down and looked up at me. His eyes was big as shit. He was like, "Oh, sir." I said, "No, you ain't got to say nothing. Just put whatever you got in your hand down. You know what I'm saying? Call the police. And yeah, we gonna go from there. Police pull up. They was like, damn, Slim like that. I was like, oh yeah, like that. So of course they had to do their due diligence, which they did. You know, it's all good. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't understand this family. I don't understand, you know, what they talking about. Dana, what's up? Dope content. There they go, y'all. Y'all want to listen to another podcast, you know, with different flair? Man, there you go, man. The dope content, man. Some cool motherfuckers. I can't wait to get back in the booth with them and do another episode. My man talking about that fentanyl out here in these streets. So that might be something that we could talk about in the booth later on. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to figure out where this family is coming from and trying to figure out why they think they need sympathy, you know, for these two young men walking in this Georgia house with guns, and the homeowner, you know, protected his house, did what he had to do. So I'm going to follow this story, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to see what the fuck is going on, because I just, you know what I'm saying? Calvin, what's up? I just don't understand, you know, why this family wants sympathy, you know, for these young men who, you know, walked in this man's house armed with masks on. And I mean, you know, unfortunately, you know, they paid the ultimate price. But, you know, again, like I say, if you walk in my house and you got mask on and you got guns, I don't think I got a whole lot of time to be trying to figure out why the fuck you in my house. I think I gotta go ahead and do what I gotta do and get you about my motherfucking house as ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna follow this story. I'm gonna see where it take me. You know, there's a chance that I may, you know, come back with it and follow up on it to get y'all the scoop, you know, because it's one of the stories that I've written down. I actually write down stories that I see and kind of follow up on them. You know what I'm saying? I asked my producer to, you know, do some due diligence, do some research for me so I can come back and give it to y'all. So that's kind of how I do it. Did these youngins not know the gun laws in Georgia? I don't know, because the gun laws in Georgia are pretty loose, just like other ones are in Florida and in West Virginia and in North Carolina and in South Carolina. The reason why I know is because I got a license and I'm licensed to carry in 35 states. So, you know, you gotta know what the fuck is going on out here. I mean, it's some states that, you know, when you go from one state to the next, you can carry that gun, but the grain of your bullet need to be different. I mean, it's all types of shit that people need to know, but they don't. And if you don't know, you can also become a member. Fuck the NRA. You can become a member of the National Black Gun Association. And I posted their link on my page on Instagram. I mean, all you got to do is go to NAGA, you know what I'm saying, and you can get it in. Fuck the NRA. They got a black gun association. And look them up. I think their headquarters is in Georgia, but I know they got chapters all over the country. I know it's one of them here in Maryland. I'm still talking to the Carters, Jackie and Wayne Carter, to find out where the chapter is in Maryland, so I can interview the person who's in charge of that chapter, so we can kind of educate our people on, you know, gun safety, you know, gun rights. You know, just knowing all the stuff about guns and having them, I mean, because we need to know. I mean, you know, I hate to say this, but, you know, them good old boys got plenty of guns. We need to have some too, because when that day comes and that motherfucking movie, what's that movie? The Purge. To me, when I watched that movie, I was high as shit, but it was so real, because I was like, if that shit happens, you got to have something to protect your house, Joe. And we ain't talk about no motherfucking 38. You got to have something, man. And if, you know, there's a few of y'all on here right now that know me, and y'all motherfucking know I ain't fucking around with no 38. I mean, shit. I had one when I was in elementary school. I'm a grown man now. So, yeah, just like I elevated through life, that part of my life elevated too. So, I'm just saying, man, we got to protect ourselves, man. And one of the ways to get educated on gun safety, the right to have a gun is the National Black Gun Association. Check them out, Google them, look it up. Like I say, I got their link on my Facebook page, Real Talk with the 6thman, and I also got them on my IG page, Real Talk 6thman. So just wanted to come on here this morning, y'all, real quick, give y'all some love, show y'all, that I'm back from Mexico. And I'm good, ready to get back at it. Hope y'all have a good day today, man. And like I always tell y'all, man, be easy and be better than you were yesterday. Peace.